Well, for this one, they want us to find everything. Center, vertices, foci, and asymptote of a hyperbola. I think we're good with the first two, center and vertices. We've been doing it in the previous videos. But foci and asymptotes, writing the equation of those, of the asymptote, that's new in this video. So let's start. First, let's read the center. Center, we don't need a formula. We've been doing this for a while. So center is going to be it. Let me find the right pen. What are some of these numbers that are being subtracted from x's and y's? So first of all, we notice that we have x minus 9, making our x coordinate of the center positive 9. Next, we have y plus 4. So that makes our y coordinate of the center negative 4. So opposite sign, okay? So done, we found the center. Now let's find the what was it? Vertices, okay? So next up, vertices. We'll need to give them both of them, okay? How many do we have to go up or right? Okay. What's the bigger number out of these two in the denominator? Which one's bigger, 49 or 25? 49 is bigger, right? So 49 will tell us how to get to the vertex from the center. So 49, let me highlight that number 49, okay? This is telling us that to get to the vertex, we will go right, left, square root of 49, which is 7 from the center. Okay, well, how did I know that we're supposed to go right or left instead of up or down? Watch this. I saw this. The 49 is a number under x, and x is the one that's going right or left, right? So if the bigger number was under y fraction, I would have gone up or down to plot the vertex. So remember that we're only going right or left, which means the y coordinate of the center and the vertices will not change. Okay, they're going to be the same because we're not going up or down. We're just going to the right 7 and left 7. So let's figure out these the x coordinates, okay? So from 9, if you start at 9, but if you go 7 to the right, where are you going to be at? Well, the x coordinate will be 16 for the vertex. But if you start from 9 and go 7 to the left, okay, the x coordinate of the vertex will be 2. So add or subtract that number to the x coordinate to find the vertices. Okay, so we got it. But now, guys, the formula sheet right here is kind of explaining it all. So we got the center. Okay, let me check these off. I got the vertices. And you notice I copied the exact formula that you will need for this. We found the a value, okay, and a was 7. And we added to the x coordinate of the vertex, and we also subtracted it to the y coordinate of the vertex. Now let's do the new one called foci, okay? To find the foci points, we need to find the c value. So where did I give you how to find c? Ooh, right here. So c, you can find it by doing a squared plus b squared. And to get rid of squaring, you can take square root of it. So watch, I can find c by taking square root of a squared and b squared. So add 49 and 25. Now I wonder if that's going to be a nice number. So let me add 49 plus 25. That gave me 674. That is not a nice number. It's all right. We're just going to be adding that to the center to find the foci. So let me write the answer. Foci. We'll get 2 points. Again, the y coordinates do not change. Look at all of these y coordinates of -4. None of them change, okay? Give me 1 second. I want to organize my work. Draw some lines. That's good. Now, But to get the x-coordinate of the foci, we now need to add and subtract the c value to the center x-coordinate. So remember, the center had an x-coordinate of 9, right? So to find the foci x-coordinate, I need to do 9 plus square root of 74. Okay? Now, to find the other foci, I'm going to need to do 9 minus square root of 74. Sometimes you guys may need to simplify the square root. I just don't think my square root of 74 is simplifiable, so I'm not going to simplify that. But very similar, right? So from the center to vertices, just add a value to the x-coordinates. But to find the foci, you needed to find the c first, and then add that and subtract that from the center. Now, the last thing that we're going to find is the asymptote. And I'm going to go ahead and use that equation right here, okay, to find the asymptote with you, okay? I'll copy the asymptote equation. And I'll also go copy the equation down, okay? All right. So let me label everything here for you, okay? A is 7, B is 5. Because 7 squared is 49 and B squared is 25. Now, what they mean by H and K are the center of this, and we already found the center of this hyperbola already, right? So what was the center? H value is positive 9, and K value is negative 4. So watch, guys, all we gotta do is plug this in, okay? We got 4 numbers to plug into this equation for the asymptote. Okay, ready? So here's the asymptote equation. First, you write down the y minus. What's the k value? Well, k value is negative 4, so I'm gonna do y plus 4 equals. Now on the right-hand side, let me do plus or minus, and they want me to do b over a. What's that gonna be? B is 5, A is 7, so I got plus or minus 5 over 7, open the parenthesis, and we're going to do x minus 9 in there. And that's it. That is how you find the equation of the asymptote. Would you like to see something cool now? Now, I am going to graph all of these into a single graph paper, okay? The hyperbola that we were graphing was x minus 9 squared over 49 minus y plus 4 squared over 25 equals 1. So I got the hyperbola graphed right here, okay? Is that purple graph right here. Now I'm also going to graph the asymptotes that we just found. Watch. So for the first one, let me do y plus equals, put the positive 5 over 7, and then x minus 9. I'm going to use a dotted line to do this. Let's do another one. Copy the entire thing, but just change that to negative 5 over 7. And see if they look right, okay? Do I have a graph, a hyperbola, that is exactly placed in between in the regions that are cut by these asymptotes? Yeah, look at that. That looks really, really good, right? So since we are doing this for the first time, I want you to definitely use the formulas given. Identify your A, B, H, and K, and just plug them right in. That's how you can find the equation of these asymptotes. You and I, before we got to this point, instead of writing the equation of asymptote, we were just graphing them using these numbers underneath. Okay, so that's it for the fourth topic of section 1.2, 10.2.